Being a federal politician right now is kind of like being a rock star. There's a lot of travelling from place to place, posing for flashing cameras, and getting cheered onto stage. Yeah, it's pure rock and...
A roll on! Who thinks we're getting a roll on?
Alright, these two aren't exactly Beyonce and Jay-Z, but for the next few weeks, all eyes are on them. And that's exactly what they want. You see, when this happened...
For an election to be held on the 18th of May.
Australia's government went into caretaker mode. That means no more big decisions are made here unless there's an emergency. Instead, our current Prime Minister Scott Morrison, opposition leader Bill Shorten and everyone else hit the road to campaign. Political campaigning is basically as old as politics itself. In the early days, politicians gave long speeches and made posters showing people why they should vote for them. But then they found a new way to reach a captive audience through film advertising. If you went to the cinema in Australia in the 1920s, you might have sat through a 10-minute silent political film before your movie. But as the world got more tech-savvy and way less patient, political ads got snappier and flashier. Well, you know, for the time. While today's political campaigning involves less singing and a whole lot more talking, it's not exactly a free-for-all. There are heaps of rules around campaigning, especially when it comes to advertising. For instance, the name of the party or organisation has to be included in the ad. That's why you would have heard this little fast talker before.
Authorised by S. Morrison, Liberal Party member.
The ads are meant to be truthful and not misleading. There are also rules around how long campaigning can go for. These guys have between 1 and 2 months to get their message out there. And there's a ban on all political ads for 3 days before the election and on the day to give people time to make their decision. Of course, social media and technology has made campaigning a little more complicated.
Hey, here we go. Here, we're back again.
Ads now come in many forms. They're always accessible online, and there are way more ways to communicate with voters. But in the end, political campaigning is still about personality and popularity. Oh, and policies. Which is why you'll be seeing these two shaking hands, bonding with babies, and selfieing like crazy until the polling booths have closed.